All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome into Jammin' Sports. We're running about 30 minutes behind schedule today. Couldn't be helped. I had to take some time to install the new internet cord. That was the issue I was having this past Wednesday while we had to shut down the games. And if you remember, on Tuesday night during the Falcons-Steeler game, we were having the same problem. And we managed to get through that game. But I called the cable company. They did a check, and they said that the router wasn't even seeing my PS5, so it must be the cord. And sure enough, I undid the old cord, and there was a spot that was worn through, and it wasn't getting the entire signal, so that was the reason why we were having problems. We got a new cord today. Now, I wasn't on last night, but that was planned. I knew I wasn't going to be on last night. I had a previous engagement last night, but we're back today. All right, we'll have a doubleheader today as we continue with week number 3 of our current sim season. An NFC Central matchup. It'll be the Chicago Bears and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Both teams come in at 1-1 on the season. And then we'll have an AFC Central matchup between the Browns and the Bengals. And Jax has already taken the Bears in this one. Jax is 10-11. Braden is 15-13. Evil Dead is 24-19. CJ, when he's here, is 2-3. And TMG, who is not here tonight, he is 5-5. So we'll find out who Evil Dead will take when he jumps in here. I was chatting with him earlier today. He'll be here. And so there you go. If you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell as we're about to head down to Raymond James Stadium. I'm just trying to set the music here. The music doesn't want to set. Here we go. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now we're ready to go. Let's head down to Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida for this one. Bears, Bucks, here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida. It's the Bears and the Buccaneers. And welcome in to another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. Great to have you along. Evil Dead's got the Bucks in this one. All right. Jax has got Chicago. Evil Dead's got the Bucks. Yes, we'll talk more about that as the game goes by. The much better game. There's the kickoff. From the goal line, Mitchell brings it out over the 15-20. And Mitchell out to the 26-yard line. On the return, that was Gabe Mitchell, the rookie out of Stanford. Starting quarterback, Jason Plunkett in his 12th year out of Army. While I was out shopping for an internet cord, in the old bargain basement, I found a copy of 19 for $5 that was still in shrink wrap. Had never been opened. I said, I'm going to scarf that up. And it's working. Nothing against 25 or the newer games, but this one just plays better. I've already gone over the reasons why many times. 1st and 10 for the Bears. Plunkett in the shotgun.
Green 39.
Testerman in motion. He had never been used. He was in the shrink wrap still. Plunkett, play action. Throws near side and almost picked off. Broken up by the linebacker, number 56, John Mobley. In his 13th year out of Texas A&M. The Chicago offense, Honeycutt, Brown, Vincent, Sherman, and O'Neal up front. And then at Seacrest, Sparks, McNeil, Barber, and Montgomery. The newer games don't give you a starting lineup. I love the starting lineup. That way you get an idea who's playing. And the pace is slower, which I enjoy. I'm not out of breath after every game. 2nd and 10 from the 26-yard line. Plunkett in the shotgun for the Bears. Plunkett hands off to Leon McNeil. And McNeil out to the 32-yard line, a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 3rd and 4. Hudson Graber on the tackle. The 8th-year defensive back out of Michigan. 3rd and 4 for the Bears now at their own 32-yard line. Chicago's first 2 games were at home. They split them. They beat the Seahawks and then lost to the Cardinals. This is their first road game. On 3rd and 4, Plunkett throws, caught by Barber. Out to the 39-yard line. On the catch, Mike Barber in his 12th year out of Minnesota, the tight end. First down, the Bears. Jackson, the Bears. Hudson Graber on the tackle. '20 was an okay game, but 19, hey, if I can play 19, I'm going to play 19. It just plays better than the newer ones. 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Plunkett under center.
Here we go. 3-19.
Plunkett hands off to McNeil, and Leon McNeil out to the 43, a gain of 4 yards. Let's take a look at the Bucs defense. I'll answer that question here in a second. They play a 4-3. Spires, Floyd, Vincent, and Armstrong up front. Bolton, Schaefer, and Mobley, the linebackers. And the secondary for the Bucs, Graber, Reed, Williams, and Keys. I think the greatest Madden ever, Evil Dead beat me to it, is Madden 12 for the PS3. For that era, for that generation. But 19 is a close second. It really is. On 2nd and 6, Plunkett throws outside, caught by Barber. And Barber out to the 48-yard line. As they cross midfield. 9 yards and a first down for the Bears. Yeah, I still have my PS3. That's where I get my rosters from. Madden 12. I run a franchise on Madden 12. And every year I progress the rosters. On 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. Plunkett hands off to McNeil, and Leon McNeil out to the 43-yard line, a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd and 5. On the tackle that time, John Mobley once again. Mobley used to play for the Broncos for the longest time, and now he's on Tampa Bay. We'll have the Browns and the Bengals, a bunch of B teams tonight. Bears, Bucks, Browns, Bengals. Get the killer bees tonight. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Bears. I think we had an injury timeout on the play. Now we're ready to go. On 2nd and 5, Plunkett under center. Plunkett draws back, looks downfield, throws down the near sideline, and caught by David Webb down to the 17-yard line. A gain of 26 yards to Webb, and that's a Bear first down. The 3rd-year receiver out of Arizona. Yes, some beautifully bodacious, absolutely breathtaking B. Bellowins. Couldn't have said it better myself, Jax. The Bears here on the opening drive, they've moved it down to the Buccaneers 17. 1st and 10. Bears come out 4 wide. Plunkett under center. Plunkett to McNeil. And McNeil out to the 15, a gain of 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7. On the tackle that time, number 99, Alec Vincent, in his 3rd year out of Fresno State. I like the slower pace of 19. I can breathe. Plus, what really sets apart 19, the 2-minute drill at the end. 2nd and 7 from the 15-yard line. Plunkett to McNeil, and Leon McNeil up the middle, and McNeil bashes his way down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. And that'll be another Chicago first down. Beautiful opening drive for the Bears there, Jax. He's saying punch it in. I've gushed about 19 enough. I'm just glad I'm back. Let's go. Here we go. First and goal from the 2. We all know why it's better. 4 wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. First and goal. Sparks in motion. Plunkett looking. Plunkett throws. Caught by Seacrest. Touchdown, Chicago. A 2-yard touchdown catch by Robert Seacrest, the 10th-year receiver out of Memphis. On an overcast day in Tampa, temperatures in the upper 70s, the Bears score first. They take the opening kickoff, march down the field, and get a touchdown. Jack says bear down. Brandon White will come on for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. Bears lead at 7-0, 4:22 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida. Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. Now, these rosters are the exact same as the ones I was using on 25, just so you know. They're identical. Andrew York will kick off for the Bears. 4:22 left to play here in the first quarter. Tampa Bay will get the ball for the first time, down 7-0. Both the Bears and the Bucks are 1-1 coming in. The Lions are 2-0, leading the NFC Central. There's the kickoff from the 6-yard line. Clark on the return. And Clark out to the 31-yard line. Number 32, Marcus Clark, in his 4th year out of UCLA. Starting quarterback, Jackson Dart, in his 2nd year out of Ole Miss. I mentioned Detroit's 2-0. Tampa Bay, Chicago, Green Bay, and Minnesota are all 1-1. 1 game back of Detroit. I know we're only 3 weeks into the season, but division's tight. The old black and blue division, the NFC Central. First and 10 for the Bucks. Yeah. Dart fakes the handoff, throws downfield, caught by Evans, the tight end, down to the 41-yard line, a gain of 10. That's Francis Evans in his 6th year out of Ole Miss. First down, Tampa Bay. You know, I'm rather relieved that it was the internet cable, because you know all the problems I went through with Xfinity and their internet service, which sucks, by the way. And I've been with my new internet carrier, DTC Communications. It's a local business here, and I haven't had any problems, so I'm glad it wasn't them. I'm glad it was my cable. First and 10 from the 41-yard line. 4 wide, Dart in the shotgun. Dart looking. Dart throws deep and caught by Harris. Kent Harris, the rookie tight end out of Texas A&M. A 23-yard reception. First down, Tampa Bay, as they march it down into Bears territory. As we watch the replay. First and 10, Tampa Bay from the Chicago 36. 5:27 and counting. He found himself a seam in the zone. 4 wide, Dart in the shotgun. First and 10. Dart, play action, throws down the middle, and is picked off by the Bears. McMullen picked it off. Stephen McMullen, the 4th-year safety out of Oregon. And the Buccaneers' drive ends with a pick. Chicago will take over. That reminds me of a story. I think I've shared this story before. An embarrassing story, but I really wasn't at fault. Okay? I was on the radio. It was back in 2012. No, it was 2014. I'm sorry. It was 2014. I'm covering the Gordonsville Tigerettes softball team. They're in the state championship game. And it's the final game. All right? They win. And they win the championship, which they went on to do. They won that game, won championship. But as it was in the first inning, and I'm going over the lineups of the other team that they were playing, and I had to do a double take, and I'll explain here in a second. 1st and 10 for the Bears at their own 27-yard line. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett looking. Plunkett throws. Caught by Barber. 7 yards out to the 34-yard line. A gain of 7, 2nd and 3. So in going over the starting lineups, using the program that the TSSAA, the Tennessee Secondary School Athletic Association, gave me for the tournament. They had all the official rosters in it. All right? I'll finish here in a second. 2nd and 3 from the 34-yard line. Plunkett back. Plunkett looking, throws, and it got tipped at the line, incomplete. So I'm going over the starting lineup, and I say playing second base is Janet McMuffin. McMuffin. Like the Egg McMuffin. And the producer back at the station is in my ear going, "Did you say McMuffin?" 3rd and 3 from the 34-yard line. Plunkett under center. Play action. Plunkett looking. Throws. Gets it out to McNeil. Picks up the first down. Leon McNeil, 7 yards out to the 41-yard line. And during the commercial break, I'm saying, yeah, that's what it says in the program. And people around me are laughing. And I show them the program. It says McMuffin. Finally, the TSSAA director comes up and says, "Oh, that was a typo." Well, no one told me, and I said her name was Janet McMuffin. And that's what I went with the rest of the game. Laugh about it now, but it was McChicken. For the next week or so, I never caught the end of that. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. 5 wide for the Bears. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett looking. Plunkett throws. Caught by Webb. Cross midfield. Webb inside the 40 down to the 38-yard line. 21 yards for David Webb in his 3rd year out of Arizona. And the Bears are marching down the field again. Hudson Graber on the tackle for the Bucks. Jags took the Bears, and so far, so good. Yeah, Bears are doing great. By the way, we will not be doing college football Saturdays anymore. We'll get the college football in when we can. I just can't commit to every Saturday. Like case in point, tomorrow, I'm probably not going to be in until about 1 or 2 in the afternoon. I got previous engagement. 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett to McNeil. And McNeil to the 39. Lost a yard. It'll be 2nd and 11. On the tackle for the Bucks, Preston Caldwell in his 6th year out of Washington. Now, tomorrow afternoon when I do get in, I plan on doing a couple of baseball games to get back into that. And then we'll do a couple of football games, NFL games tomorrow night. 2nd and 11 from the 39-yard line. 4 wide for Chicago. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett looking. Plunkett steps up, and he's going to take off inside the 30 down to the 21-yard line. A gain of 18 yards for Jason Plunkett. I think the crowd noise is louder with 19 also. It's louder in my headphones. Should be louder for you guys watching. Down to 54 seconds left in the first quarter. All right, thanks, Jax. 1st and 10 for the Bears at the 21-yard line. 4 wide. Plunkett under center. Plunkett to McNeil. Turns inside, and McNeil down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. And I'll just be totally honest with you. All afternoon today, I was thinking to myself, I get to play 19 again. I was actually getting excited. I was like, yeah. 2nd and 3 from the 14-yard line. Your mom broke your ankle. That means you should be staying in place. In the I formation. Oh, flag. We got a flag down. Oh, your mom broke her ankle.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
That's going to be encroachment on Tampa Bay. Alec Vincent, the defensive tackle. 5-yard penalty. Or in this case,
Automatic first down.
it was enough for the first down. Be 1st and goal from the 9. That'll stop the clock with 16 seconds left. Well, you're fine. Being the good son there, Jax. I appreciate that. Got to take care of Mom. Mom takes care of you. 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. Plunkett in the shotgun. 5 receivers wide. Empty backfield now. Plunkett drops back. Throws. Caught by Seacrest. Touchdown, Chicago. His 2nd touchdown of the first quarter. Robert Seacrest. And the Bears go up 13-0. Tenth-year receiver out of the University of Memphis. Jax is happy. Duh, Bears. Bears are dominating early on both sides of the ball. And now Brandon White will come on for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. Bears lead at 14-0. 3 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. And to be honest with you guys, I really don't want to mess with the newer games anymore. There's so much hype on 26, and it may be a good game. But in my mind, nothing compares to 19. It really does. So the Bears up 14-0. No kickoff. Andrew York will kick. It'll be fielded at the 6 by Marcus Clark over the 20-25. And Clark brings it out to the 29-yard line. And that's the end of the first quarter. Bears up 14-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida. Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. Bears lead the Buccaneers 14-0 as we start the second quarter. It'll be 1st and 10 for Tampa Bay at their own 29-yard line. Well, Jax, you're going to be waiting a while. I don't know if you know this, but about 2-3 weeks ago, the NFL renewed its exclusive contract with EA for another 5 years. So the NFL pressured EA into doing it too. 1st and 10. Dart fakes the handoff. Looks downfield, looking, throws deep. He's got a man, diving catch, it's intercepted again. This time by Chicago. David Harrelson picks it off. The 11th year safety out of Oregon State. That ball kind of sailed on Dart past the receiver. And Harrelson picks it off. He was looking for Wilson. Or Welsh, excuse me, Adam Welsh. Well, you can't blame EA this time. They didn't want the exclusive contract. They wanted to save some money. Because this was smart initially by EA. They knew nobody was even close to having a new game out. And if they start today, it would take them 2 to 3 years to develop a new game. And that would give EA a head start. Misty's here. 1st and 10 for the Bears from the 13-yard line. In the I formation. Plunkett under center. Plunkett hands off to McNeil. And McNeil out to the 19, a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. It costs about 4 times as much, thereabouts, to have the exclusive license than to have a regular license. And the NFL said, either you take the exclusive license now, or 3-4 years down the road, we give it to somebody else. They blackmailed EA into it. On 2nd and 4, Plunkett to McNeil. And McNeil out to the 23, a gain of 4 yards. And that'll be a Chicago first down. Bears up 14-0, 7:10 remaining here in the first half. Don't forget, we have a doubleheader for you tonight. We'll have the Browns and the Bengals live from Cincinnati after this. Your Bucks are playing right now, Misty. You're back in time. 1st and 10. Plunkett in the shotgun. McNeil in motion, empty backfield. Plunkett drops back. Dumps it off to Seacrest, coming across. Diving forward for the first down, a 12-yard gain by Robert Seacrest, who's having himself a first half. He's already caught 2 touchdowns. Bears lead it 14-0. We're waiting for Tampa Bay to show up on both sides of the ball. I think the Buccaneers have had it for a grand total of, 3 offensive plays? That's it. They threw a pick on their second play, their first possession, and then they threw a pick on their first play of their second possession. 1st and 10 from the 35. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett to McNeil. And McNeil makes his way out to the 39, a gain of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. On the tackle there, number 57, Jerome King, the second-year linebacker out of Duke. It'll be 2nd and 6. Coming up on 6 minutes left to play here in the first half. It's a Friday night. I don't know what type of crowd we're going to have tonight. Got Misty here. On 2nd down, Plunkett throws. Caught by Seacrest. Out to the 49, a gain of 10. And that'll be another Chicago first down. Tell you what, it's been the Robert Seacrest show here today. It's like Seacrest left, Seacrest right, Seacrest up the middle, Seacrest touchdown. 1st and 10 for the Bears from their own 49. 4 receivers set wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Barber in motion. Plunkett to McNeil. And McNeil crosses midfield. Picks up 2 yards to the Tampa Bay 49-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd and 8. Number 25, Eric Williams, the safety, came up, made the tackle. So we're coming up on 5 minutes left in the first half. Bears up 14-0. 4 wide for Chicago. Plunkett under center. Plunkett looking. Plunkett rolls out. He's going to take off. Inside the 40. Plunkett inside the 30. Down to the 28-yard line. A gain of 21 yards by Jason Plunkett. He's not the fastest out there, but he got the job done. First down, Chicago. Yep, McNeil crosses midfield. You get better replays with 19, too. 1st and 10, Chicago at the Tampa Bay 28-yard line. Bears trying to make it a 3-score game. They come out in the offset eye. Plunkett under center. Plunkett to Sparks, and Gavin Sparks will get a yard out to the 27-yard line. Tackle made by Austin Schaefer, the former Jet, in his 9th year out of Florida International. We're down to 4 minutes left here in the half. 3 wide for the Bears. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett draws back. Plunkett throws near side, caught by Sparks. Picks up a yard to the 26-yard line. And that'll bring up 3rd and 8. Bolton on the tackle, number 55. Howard Bolton, the second-year linebacker out of Oregon State. It'll be 3rd and 8. It'll be 3rd and 8 for Tampa Bay. The Bears come in at 1-1. The Buccaneers also at 1-1. A game behind the Lions, who are 2-0 in the NFC Central. 4 wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. 3rd and 8. Plunkett draws back. Plunkett throws deep. Caught by Page down to the 13-yard line. Dustin Page, the rookie out of Oregon State, the tight end. 13-yard gain, first down Chicago. Boy, the Bears are just manhandling Tampa Bay here today. Tampa Bay won their first game against Minnesota at home and then lost on the road to Green Bay in dramatic fashion last week, 35-34. That was a game for the ages. That Packer-Buccaneer game last week. 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line, 4 wide, Plunkett under center. Plunkett to McNeil, turns outside, and McNeil brushes off a tackle and gets taken down at the 10. All that for a 3-yard gain. Make that a 2-yard gain. It'd be 2nd and 8. Finally making the tackle, C.J. Keys, the second-year defensive back out of Army. Clock is moving. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning. On 2nd and 8 from the 10, Plunkett throws outside and threw it over the head of Sparks. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 3rd and 8. Even a field goal makes it a 3-score game. Got a good crowd here tonight, here at Jammin' Sports. I appreciate it very, very much. We have the Browns and the Bengals up next. 4 wide for the Bears. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett draws back. Plunkett rolls out, throws, and incomplete. They were looking for Sparks. Hudson Graber broken up. It'll be 4th down. The Buccaneer defense finally gets a stop. This will be a 27-yard field goal attempt by Brandon White in his second year out of Alabama. From 27 yards. And he barely got it away. And it's good. I thought that was going to be blocked. It very nearly was. But it goes through. And they're booing in Tampa because the Bears lead at 17-0. I can hear the Boo Birds here at Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida. Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. The Boo Birds are out tonight. Well, the Bucks, they still have 2:11 and 3 timeouts. Let's see if they can get something going before halftime. So far, they haven't done squat. And now the kickoff. It'll be fielded by Pearson. He brings it out over the 15-20. And Pearson brings it out to the 24-yard line. Eldrin Pearson in his 6th year out of Ohio State. Can Bucks get off the bowl, please? Evil Dad says that's funny. We'll probably have one play and then the 2-minute warning. Here in the first half. Cloudy skies, temperatures in the upper 70s. I mean, flush already. Dart under center on 1st and 10. Dart to Mitchell, and Andrew Mitchell goes nowhere. And he goes nowhere fast. 2-minute warning. Bears up 17-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Back here at Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida, Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. We're at the 2-minute warning in the first half. Bears lead the Buccaneers 17-0. It has been Chicago Bear domination throughout this game. Tampa Bay just ran their 4th play of the half. That's it. They're about to run their 5th play of the half. On 2nd and 9 from the 25-yard line. Single back, Dart under center. Quality Eagle Death. Dart looking, throws, and caught by Desmond Woolfolk out to the 40-yard line. A gain of 15. Bucks in the hurry-up, trying to get something going before halftime. 4 receivers set wide. Dart in the shotgun. Dart looking. Dart throws deep, caught by Mitchell out to the 50. A gain of 10. They stay in the hurry-up. You see why 19 is better? Right here. Right here is where 19 is better. On 2nd and inches from the 50-yard line. Dart looking. Dart throws outside, caught by Mitchell, turns upfield, and goes out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A gain of 4. That'll stop the clock. First down, Tampa Bay. Andrew Mitchell, the 3rd-year back out of Penn State. Tackling him out of bounds was Robert Bletcher, the rookie linebacker out of Arizona. So the Bucks get out of bounds. They stop the clock. Misty's favorite team is Tampa Bay, and they're down 17-0. Let's see if they can get a twofer, score before halftime, and get the second half kickoff. 1st and 10 for the 46. Dart in the gun. Dart drops back. Looking, throws deep to the end zone. He's got a man. Oh, he overthrew him. He had a man wide open. Number 83, Ivory Moore, the rookie out of Illinois, was wide open, and Dart overthrew him. That'll stop the clock. 1:18 left here in the first half. Be 2nd and 10, Tampa Bay, at the Chicago 46-yard line. Dart under center. Back to throw. Dart throws and incomplete. Tried to get it to Kent Harris, the tight end. I'm not sure if that was blocked away or if he dropped it. Otherwise, incomplete. That'll stop the clock with 1:14 left. 3rd and 10 from the 46-yard line. 4 wide. Dart under center. Dart draws back. Throws and missed another wide open target. He was looking for Kent Harris down the middle, the tight end, and that's 4th down. As twice he's missed an open receiver. That'll stop the clock with 1:10 left. Back to punt, Zach Murray. On 4th and 10, Murray gets the punt away. And he shanked it. It goes out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Yeah, it's a 25-yard punt. Not his best effort. And Chicago will take over with 1:06 remaining. A chance for the Bears to score again before halftime. Chicago has all 3 of their timeouts. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead and Jacksonia here today. Misty's here. In the I formation, 1st and 10. Plunkett in the gun. Plunkett looking, throws near side, caught by Montgomery. Adam Montgomery, a gain of 5. The Bears take a timeout. It'll be 2nd and 5 with 1:01 remaining here in the first half. The Bucks are going to have to do some major adjustments at halftime. They do get the ball first in the second half, so keep that in mind. Let's find out who they play next week. I haven't mentioned that yet. We'll do that right now. Tampa Bay will host Atlanta next week. Chicago will host Minnesota. On 2nd and 5 from the 26-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Plunkett throws or hands off to McNeil. And just a couple of yards, takes a timeout. You know, I never noticed that. And now that I have, I really don't care. I'm messing with you, Jax. 57 seconds left here in the first half. Be 3rd and 4 from the 27-yard line. I'll change mine to Jammin' Sports 00. How's that? 3rd and 4 from the 27. I'm still trying to figure it out. Plunkett in the shotgun, 3rd down. Plunkett looking, throws, caught by Seacrest, picks up the 1st down, out to the 35. A gain of 8. That'll move the chains. The Bears only have 1 timeout left. They're holding on to it. Hudson Graber on the tackle as we watch the replay. We're approaching halftime. 35 seconds left. Clock is moving. 4 wide for the Bears. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett drops back. Plunkett throws deep and overthrows everybody. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. And that'll stop the clock with 22 seconds in the half. The intended receiver was Adam Montgomery. On 2nd and 10 from the 35. Bears come out 4 wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett fakes the handoff, throws downfield, and it's picked off by the Bucks. Reed has it. That's Reggie Reed. And Reed brings it back to the 35-yard line. Reggie Reed, in his 6th year out of SMU, the safety, picks off the pass right before halftime. He had kind of a stutter step. He was waiting for the blockers to get in front of him. And then he took off. 14 seconds left, and now the Buccaneers have a chance to get something before halftime. It'd be a 52-yard field goal from here. And Tampa Bay does get the second half kickoff. Even a field goal here is big for the Bucks. Jackson Dart, the quarterback, under center, 1st and 10. Dart drops back. Dart looking, throws, and caught by Harris. Ken Harris down to the 13-yard line, a gain of 22. And the Bucks take a timeout with 7 seconds left. And Tampa Bay is going to try a 30-yard field goal right before halftime here to get on the board. They have a timeout. It has to be quick, though, Evil Dead. It would have to be a quick drop and throw. It has to be a play that lasts less than 7 seconds, which is kind of hard to do. It can be done. They're going to try it. Let's hope that they don't botch this. 1st and 10 from the Bear 13-yard line. Dart under center. Oh, they drew a flag. They drew the Bears off sides.
Encroachment. Defense.
5 yards closer now to the 8-yard line. Still 7 seconds left.
Still 1st down.
See, now I don't mind the call. You're a little bit closer now. 1st and 5 from the 8. Any type of score here is huge for Tampa Bay. I just love the way 19 plays. It is such a lost gem. It really is. Here we go. 1st and 5 from the 8-yard line. These timeouts after injuries and penalties take a long time for some reason. I do, but it's justifiable. On 1st and 5, Dart under center. Dart looking, throws, and caught by Harris. No, incomplete. He couldn't hang on. David Harrelson broke it up. It'll be 2nd and 5. Now they won't waste any time. they'll go ahead and kick the field goal. This will be a 25-yard attempt by Chris Shaw, the rookie out of Alabama. From 25 to get the Bucks on the board. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. 17-3. Bears lead it with 1 second left. So now Tampa Bay will have to kick off. Again, great crowd tonight, everybody. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It means a lot. Yeah, you're about right, Evil Dead. So now the Bears are up by 14 with 1 second left in the half. The Bucks will kick off. Zach Murray does the kickoff duties for Tampa Bay, the punter. He'll kick. This will be fielded at the 7-yard line by Adam Montgomery. Brings it back, and Montgomery all the way out to about the 35-yard line. Halftime. Halftime score, Chicago 17, Tampa Bay 3 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida, week number 3 here at Jammin' Sports. The 1-1 Bears, the 1-1 Buccaneers. Chicago leads it 17-3 as we start the second half. The Bears will kick off. The Bucs will get the second half kickoff. A chance for Tampa Bay now to make it a 1-score game if they can get a touchdown. Don't forget we have the Browns and the Bengals up next. We'll be in Cincinnati for that one. A doubleheader today on this Friday. Andrew York will kick off. Be fielded at the 6-yard line by Pearson. Eldrin Pearson brings it out. Pearson, nice return. Down it to the 35-yard line. It would have been Jax, but it's not the case. Haven't seen Braden in a couple of days. Of course, I haven't been here for a couple of days. But we haven't seen Braden since, Sunday? Last Sunday? We hope he's doing all right. And we haven't seen CJ, our new guy. We haven't seen him in a while. 1st and 10, Tampa Bay from their own 35-yard line. Misty's here every day, she says. 1st and 10 from the 35 in the offset eye. Dart hands off to Andrew Mitchell. And Mitchell out to the 40, a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. On the tackle, number 52, Antonio Cheever, the former Dolphin, in his 3rd year out of Rice. 3rd and 5 from the 40-yard line. Four wide for Tampa Bay. Dart in the shotgun on 2nd down. Dart, play action. Dart looking, throws, and caught by Richards. Across midfield to the Chicago 41-yard line. A gain of 19 yards for number 19, Antonio Richards, the rookie receiver out of Illinois. On the tackle, Robert Blecker, the linebacker. But it's a 1st down for Tampa Bay. Well, Jack said it before the game. The Buccaneers are like the cardiac team. They came from behind to beat Minnesota on opening day. They lost in the waning seconds to Green Bay last week in a wild game up at Lambeau, 35-34. And now they're trying to mount a comeback. Dart to Mitchell, and Mitchell hesitated a bit, gets 4 yards out to the 37-yard line. Gary Fensick came up and made the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 6. tomorrow, I don't know exactly what time, but tomorrow afternoon we're going to try to get a couple of baseball games in. And then tomorrow night we'll have NFL football for you. On 2nd and 6 from the 37-yard line, dart to Mitchell. And Mitchell out to the 33-yard line, a gain of 4 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. On the tackle that time, Corey Walters, the 12th-year linebacker out of Tulsa. Coming up on 6 minutes left in the third quarter. 3rd and 2 for Tampa Bay. Bucks come out. Dart in the shotgun. Dart to Mitchell. Picks up the first down, I think. He's close. No, he's shy of the marker. David Harrelson came up and made the tackle. The safety. It'll be 4th and inches. Do the Bucks go for it? 5:40 and counting, down by 14 here in the third quarter. Buccaneers going to kick the field goal. Chris Shaw comes on. This will be from 48 yards. It'll keep it a 2-score game. Kick is up, and the kick is somehow it got through. The Bears lead now by 11, 17-6, with 5:24 left. Here in the third quarter. Well, they must have figured they had enough time. 5:24 left to play here in the third quarter. Bears lead it 17-6. And now the Buccaneers will kick off once again. Zach Murray will kick. You have jiu-jitsu. Kazuhai. There's the kickoff. From the goal line, Montgomery brings it back over the 15, 20, 25, 30. Adam Montgomery out to the 35-yard line. A nice return by him. The third-year receiver out of San Diego State. Somehow. So the Bears offense comes back out. Leon McNeil. Number 38. I caught a little bit of the Hall of Fame game last night between the Lions and the Chargers. I wasn't impressed. It's a preseason game anyway. Yeah, it was a blowout. Lions looked terrible. 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Plunkett in the shotgun. 3 backs back there with him. Testerman in motion. Yeah, they did a butt fumble at the beginning. Plunkett to McNeil up the middle, and McNeil picks up 2 to the 37-yard line. Austin Schaefer, the former Jet, on the tackle. It's weird to see him in a Buccaneer uniform and not a Jet uniform. It'll be 2nd and 9 from the 37-yard line. Bears come out, 4 wide. Make it 5 this time. Empty backfield for Plunkett. On 2nd and 9. Plunkett draws back. Plunkett throws deep. Caught by Barber. Out to the 49-yard line. A gain of 12. And that'll be a Bears first down. Yes. That was not intentional there, Jack Simpson. Speaking of the Jets, Mike Barber used to play for the Jets. He played for the Vikings in between in his 12th year out of Minnesota. 1st and 10 for the Bears at their own 49-yard line. 4 wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett to McNeil. And Leon McNeil out to the 50. A gain of 2 yards. Austin Schaefer on the tackle again for Tampa Bay. Clock is moving. We're down to 4 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Bears up 17-6. Bears come out, Plunkett in the shotgun with 3 backs in the backfield. Testerman in motion. Evil Dead's here. Plunkett hands off to McNeil. And McNeil bounces off a buck and keeps going. McNeil like a bowling ball down to the 34-yard line, a gain of 16. Nice run by Leon McNeil, the 7th-year back out of Missouri. Misty was asking if Evil Dead was here. I said, yep, he's here. I'm sorry, what? No, Davis is not here. I think Davis is upset at me because I took his moderatorship away. He was trying to recruit people from my channel to go look at somewhere else. You don't do that. 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. Plunkett, play action. Plunkett rolls out, throws downfield, caught by Seacrest, and he's out of bounds at the 9-yard line. A gain of 25 by Robert Seacrest. 1st and goal, Bears at the 9-yard line. I love how the Buccaneers are just trying to come back, and the Bears are like, don't you dare make us look like the Vikings. That was a wild Week 1 game between Tampa Bay and Minnesota. Minnesota gave that game away. Remember that? They fumbled it away at the very end. Yeah, they didn't want to make Misty mad. 1st and goal, Chicago. At the Tampa Bay 9. They can make this a 3-score game again. Plunkett in the shotgun on 1st and goal. Plunkett looking. Plunkett throws and throws it away. Incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd and goal. He was looking for Adam Montgomery. Threw it over his head. It'll be 2nd and goal back at the 9-yard line. .301 left in the 3rd. Plunkett in the shotgun. 2nd and goal. Plunkett to McNeil up the middle, and Leon McNeil to the 4. A gain of 5. It'll be 3rd and goal. John Mobley, the former Bronco linebacker, on the tackle. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line. Bears come out 4 wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett back. Plunkett throws, and Webb can't hold on. He took a shot. Reggie Reed, the safety, knocks it out of his hands. He took a shot as he tried to catch that. Incomplete. It'll be 4th and goal. Well, Bears can make this a 14-point game as Brandon White comes on. This will be a 21-yard field goal attempt. This is the smart move. Get the points. Kick is up, and it's good. Bears lead it by 14, 20-6 with 2:29 left in the 3rd quarter. Here at Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida. Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. I was rather shocked last week when the Bears lost to the Cardinals at home. Cardinals beat them by 2 scores. I mean, it wasn't just a close game. I mean, the Cardinals took them to task. Andrew York will kick off for Chicago. From the 5-yard line, Marcus Clark over the 15, 20, 25. And Clark tackled by the kicker, York, at the 30-yard line. And that's where Tampa Bay will take over, 1st and 10. 2:25 left in the 3rd quarter. Still a 2-score, 2-touchdown game. Can the Buccaneers mount a comeback? If you live in Florida, the west coast of Florida, where Tampa is, they call it the Gold Coast. The locals call it that. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Dart under center. Dart to Mitchell, and Andrew Mitchell 2 yards out to the 32-yard line. Robert Blecker on the tackle, the rookie linebacker out of Arizona. 2:10 and counting here in the 3rd. On 2nd and 8. Four receivers set wide. Dart in the shotgun. Single back. Dart. A draw play to Mitchell. And Mitchell, no gain. The Bears are right there. Antonio Cheever on the tackle, the linebacker. 1:45 and counting here in the third. It'll be 3rd and 7 for Tampa Bay at their own 32-yard line. Buccaneers come out 4 wide. Dart in the shotgun. Dart draws back. Dart looking, throws, and caught by Moore out to the 46. Ivory Moore, the rookie out of Illinois. A gain of 24 yards and a Tampa Bay first down. Isaac Hopkins on the tackle. First down, Bucks. Buccaneers maybe stop. Coming up on a minute left here in the third. 1st and 10 for the Bucks. They're at their own 46-yard line. Dart to Mitchell again, and Mitchell to the 50. A gain of 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6. Terry Stewart, the linebacker, in his 6th year out of UNLV on the tackle. 2nd and 6 from the 50-yard line. We're down to 40 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Buccaneers come out in the offset eye. Dart pump fakes, hands off to Mitchell. A draw play, and Mitchell down to the 46. A gain of 4. Make it a gain of 3. It'll be 3rd and 3. David Harrelson came up and made the tackle. 20 seconds left. This may be the last play of the third quarter here. On 3rd and 3 from the Bear 46-yard line in the I formation. Dart to Pearson, and Pearson only gets back to the line of scrimmage. At the end of 3, Bears lead it 20-6 here at Chapman Sports. And welcome back to Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida. We go to the fourth quarter. Chicago leads Tampa Bay 20-6. It'll be 4th and 2 for the Bucks at the Chicago 46-yard line. I say go for it. Let's see what Tampa Bay chooses to do. They're going to go for it. I like the call. Here we go. 4th and 2. Dart under center. Dart draws back, throws, caught by Welsh, the former Buffalo Bill, Adam Welsh, out to the 37-yard line. A gain of 9. First down, Tampa Bay. The 11th year receiver out of Ohio State. The Buccaneers convert on 4th down. They keep the drive alive. You got to like that, Evil Dead. Evil Dead took the Bucks in this one. Jax took the Bears in this one. Evil Dead, by the way, is 24-19 on the season, and Jax is 10-11. And Misty's a million, she says. Buccaneers come out 1st and 10 from the Bear 37-yard line. Dart under center. Dart draws back, throws, caught by Harris. Kent Harris down to the 17. A gain of 20 yards and a Tampa Bay first down. The rookie out of Texas A&M. Bucks got a nice drive going on here. You know who we've not seen in a while? What's his name from Tampa? First and 10 from the Bears 17-yard line. Dart under center. Dart to Mitchell. And Mitchell gets back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. Antonio Cheever on the tackle. Yep, we haven't seen Grando in a while. 4 wide for Tampa Bay, 2nd and 10. Dart in the shotgun. Dart draws back, Dart looking. Throws. Caught by Mitchell. And Mitchell down to the 1 yard line. Flecker on the tackle. A gain of 16. First and goal, Tampa Bay at the Chicago 1 yard line. It seems like this happens every game with Tampa Bay. They're going to make it close at the end. They had that game won against Green Bay last week, and they let that one get away. First and goal from the 1. 6:10 and counting. Plenty of time. Dart under center.
All right, here we go. Blue 90.
Dart to Pearson, and he's in. Touchdown. A 1 yard touchdown run by Eldrin Pearson, the 6th year back out of Ohio State. And the Bucks have pulled to within 8. Misty's getting happy over here. Yep, definitely broke the plane, got in. And now Chris Shaw for the extra point to make it a 7-point game. Kick is up and good. 20-13, the Bears still lead it with 6:01 left. If you're Tampa Bay, kick it away and hope your defense gets a stop here. Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida, Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. Plunkett warming up on the sideline. Zach Murray will kick off. You got a good one brewing here in Tampa. If the Bucks can stop the Bears. Kickoff by Murray. From the 4-yard line, Montgomery over the 20, 25. Adam Montgomery out to the 30-yard line. First down, Chicago. They're not going to stop the Bears, maybe. Jason Plunkett comes out. His number's on the day. Plunkett in his 12th year out of Army. He spent 6 years with the Chiefs, now in his 6th year with the Bears. Bears lead it 20-13. Chicago comes out. Plunkett under center. Plunkett draws back. Throws outside. Caught by Seacrest out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 13. Seacrest, you see his day. 2 touchdowns. First down, Bears. That'll stop the clock with 5:52 left as he steps out of bounds. Don't forget we have the Browns and the Bengals up next. We'll be in Cincinnati for that one. First and 10 from the 43-yard line. 4 wide for Chicago. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett hands off to McNeil up the middle, and McNeil out to the 49-yard line. A gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Jerome King, the linebacker, on the tackle. On 2nd and 4. 4 wide for Chicago. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett hands off to McNeil. Picks up the first down out to the 44-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. First down, Bears. Bears just keep on driving. Greg Spires on the tackle in his 13th year out of Iowa. Bucks have to get a stop. 4 wide for Chicago. Plunkett in the shotgun. First and 10 from the Buccaneer 44-yard line. Plunkett drops back, throws near side, and Webb can't hold on. Broken up by number 30, Jason Rose. the rookie defensive back out of Texas A&M. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Nice play by Rose to slap that ball out of there. .445 left in the fourth quarter. 2nd and 10. 5 wide for the Bears. Plunkett in the shotgun.
Let's go. Blue landed.
Plunkett drops back. Plunkett rolls out, throws, and caught by Barber down to the 34-yard line. Mike Barber picks up the first down, a gain of 10. And that'll keep the clock rolling. First down, the Bears. Once again, we have the Browns and Bengals up next. Tomorrow night, we'll have another couple of NFL games. We're going to try to do some baseball in the afternoon. Tomorrow night, be Buffalo, Indianapolis, and Kansas City, Houston. 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. Plunkett drops back. Plunkett throws, caught by Barber. And Barber down to the 27-yard line. A gain of 7, it'll be 2nd and 3. Now the Bears are in field goal range. Under 4 minutes left to play. You watch the replay. Mike Barber in his 12th year out of the University of Minnesota. Second and 3 for the Bears at the Buccaneer 27. Plunkett under center.
Let's go.
Plunkett, play action, throws outside, caught by McNeil, out to the 24-yard line, a gain of 3, and that'll be a Chicago first down. The official right there to point first down. Bears just keep rolling on this drive. Bucks can't seem to stop them. Howard Bolton, the linebacker, on the tackle. .323 and counting. 1st and 10 for the Bears. Plunkett under center.
Let's go.
Plunkett to Sparks, and Gavin Sparks right up the middle. Sparks down to the 10-yard line, a gain of 14. Reggie Reed, the safety, finally made the tackle. And that's another Chicago first down. 3 minutes left to play. Chicago trying to put this one away. The Bears trying to get to 2-1 on the young season. .235 and counting. Coming up on the 2-minute warning. Plunkett back to throw. Plunkett throws near side, and Sparks was out of bounds. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. That'll stop the clock with 2:26 left. Gavin Sparks in his 4th year at New Mexico State. He was out of bounds. 2nd and 10 from the 10. Then get a first down at about the half-yard line. 4 wide, Plunkett in the gun. Plunkett to Sparks again, and Sparks gets hit behind the line. A loss of 4 yards. Greg Spires on the tackle. Make it a loss of 3. It'll be 3rd and 13 for the Bears. As we're coming up on the 2-minute warning. And there it is. Bears up 20-13 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida. The final 2 minutes of this one. Bears up 20-13, trying to put this one away. They have it 3rd and 13 from the Tampa Bay 14-yard line. The first half of our doubleheader tonight On third down, Plunkett under center.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39. Green.
Plunkett to McNeil, and McNeil down to the 9, a gain of 5. And the Buccaneers take a timeout to stop the clock. It'll be fourth down. But even if they make this field goal, it's a 2-score game. It'll make it a 2-score game. Brandon White will come on, the second-year kicker out of Alabama. Let's see if he can put this one through. Here we go. From 26 yards. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. Bears lead at 23-13 with 1:53 left. It's a 10.2 possession lead. Now the Buccaneers have their work cut out for them. They've got to score twice with 1:53 left, and they only have 2 timeouts remaining. Now, I've seen it done before, but it's very difficult. Bears looking to go to 2-1 if they can hang on here. Zach Murray will kick. Actually, Andrew York will kick off. It's very difficult. Yes, it is. But not impossible. Clark brings it out 4 yards deep. Marcus Clark out to the 25-yard line. Bucks say, hold my beer. It's not impossible, just highly improbable. Jackson Dart comes out. 1st and 10 from their own 25. 1:49 left. Now, if the Bucks can score quickly, then I think they have a shot. Misty's here. 1st and 10 from the 25. 4 wide for Tampa Bay. Dart under center. Dart draws back. Dart looking, throws, and caught by Woolfolk. And Desmond Woolfolk out to the 47-yard line. It'll be a gain of 22. Bucks in the hurry up. 1:35 left. Dart in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Dart looking. Dart rolls out. And Dart got hit as he threw. Incomplete. They're lucky they ruled that a pass. That'll stop the clock with 1:29 left. It'll be 2nd and 10. Bears up 23-13. Dart in the shotgun on 2nd and 10. Dart looking. Dart throws. Out of bounds. Incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd and 10. The intended receiver, Ivory Moore. 3rd and 10 from the 47-yard line. Buccaneers come out 4 wide. Dart in the shotgun. 3rd and 10.
Let's go. Green, 39.
Dart draws back. Dart throws deep down the near sideline. Caught by Richards. Inbounds at the 30. 23 yards to the rookie, Antonio Richards. Some great footwork. Jax may have a point. The rookie out of Illinois makes the catch. And now the Bucks have it at the Bear 30-yard line with 1:20 left. This would not be possible without the hurry-up offense in Madden 19. Time would have run out already in 25. 1st and 10. Dart looking. Dart throws and nearly picked off. Incomplete. Bouncing off Antonio Cheever. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 30-yard line. you've got to say at least this much. For a game that's now 8 years old, the graphics hold up. The graphics are still very good. Comparable to 25. 2nd and 10 from the 30-yard line. Dart in the shotgun. Dart looking. Dart throws. Caught by Woolfolk. Down to the 13. A gain of 17. They stay in the hurry-up. If they can score here, I think they have a shot. Dart in the shotgun. Down to a minute left. Dart looking. Dart. He's got all day. Throws outside. Caught by Mitchell. And he gets tackled in bounds. No, they call him out of bounds. They stop the clock. A gain of 4 at the 9-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 6. The official said he stepped out of bounds. 54 seconds left. Yeah, the bro froze. Bucks have to score quickly here if they're going to have any shot. Dart in the shotgun on 2nd down. Dart looking. He's got all day again. Oh, it breaks down. He gets sacked back at the 16-yard line. A loss of 7. It'll be 3rd and 13. They got to hurry up. 40 seconds. Dart in the shotgun. On 3rd down, Dart back. Dart steps up, throws, and is picked off. The 3rd time he's been picked off. This time, Gary Fensick. Fensick still on his feet. Brings it out to the 27-yard line. That's the 3rd pick thrown by Dart today. And that will wrap it up for the Bears, as they're going to win this thing 23-13. The Bears defense steps up and gets another pick. The Bears will go to 2-1. Tampa Bay will drop to 1-2. Bears defense played great today overall, I would have to say. I give them an A-. I'm generous that way. Updating the standings right now. Chicago 2-1. Tampa Bay 1-2. In the victory formation, Plunkett takes a knee. The Bucks take a timeout. They have one more timeout. Cleveland and Cincinnati up next. We'll head up to Ohio. We'll head up to Cincinnati, Ohio for that one. Give us about 5 minutes to set up that game. We'll join you there. 26 seconds left. A great game by Chicago here today, especially on defense. My hat's off to them. In the victory formation, Plunkett under center. Takes a knee. Tampa Bay takes their final timeout. One more snap, and this one's in the books. That is somehow the most Buccaneers way to end the game. Misty, you're making fun of Misty's favorite team now. Be careful with your words there, Jax. You'll get Misty upset at you. You don't want the guru upset at you. Jax is going to even his record now at 11-11. And Evil Dead drops to 24-20 on the season so far. Last play of the game. Bears will come out in the victory formation once again.
Let's go. 3-19.
Plunkett takes a knee. Bucks are out of timeouts. It's 4th down, but they don't have to punt if they don't want to. The smart thing would be, well, you're up by 10. You can punt if you want to. Back to punt is Andrew York. Gets the punt away. Time will run out while the ball is being fielded by Clark at the 18-yard line. Brings it back. Marcus Clark. And that's ball game. Your final score, Chicago 23, Tampa Bay 13. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. Cleveland and Cincinnati up next. We'll see you then.